everybody. Welcome to the adventures of the Oklahoma Gruntman. Hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday evening. I'm just getting the computer set up here.
Did you mute the?
Yeah, I already muted that.
So we don't have a feedback squeal sound?
But I don't see it live yet.
It should pop up in a minute. I think it's a few seconds behind, maybe. There's the live chat.
There we go. Now we're live. All right. Just want to thank you guys for stopping by. I always read the comments off the computer. It works really good. We tried this the last time. It works really, really good. Tonight we're just kind of going to be discussing our trip coming up a week from today. Actually,
Yep,
we will be heading out to Iowa, and both Tristan and I haven't really talked to TC about it, but Tristan said that he's pretty excited about going on the trip. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Tristan's got to go to Oklahoma City on Monday. And then when he gets home from there,
I got a lot of stuff to do. I've got to pack. I even thought about doing some packing Sunday night and just getting most of it done, because if I do everything Monday, it's just going to be miserable, because I have to get up early and go to the doctors for my health issues in Oklahoma City. It's a checkup, and got to do run a few tests, and yeah, it's going to be a very busy day. And what I mean by a few tests is not just, a quick, I think it's got to get either MRI or what's the other one called? It's same thing. You go and
CAT scan,
something like that. And I got to do a breathing test and a few various other tests for the doctor. But yeah, it's going to be a very busy week for me.
Well, and TC's staying overnight with him on Monday, so Monday evening, I'm going to go over there. We're going to load up the Buick with all their stuff, and I'll have all my stuff loaded already. And then,
me and TC, whenever we'll try to get a few hours of sleep. But him and we're on similar schedules. You know, he'll go to bed around between 11 p.m. and 2 a.m., just somewhere in there. Keith is the complete opposite. He'll go to bed, 9, 10, 11 p.m., sometimes midnight. But we all have different schedules, and it'll be a little rough for TC and I to get up early. And of course, I have to go to the doctors the day before. I'm going to feel like I got hit by a truck, because 2 days in a row getting up early, that's just not used to my personal schedule. My schedule, like I said, everybody's schedule varies. I'm not going to judge anybody whether you get up at 5 a.m. or whether you get up at 12 p.m. That's strictly up to you. Whatever your schedule is, that's your personal schedule. Who cares? But you do what you want to do.
I plan on being on the road early. So
yeah, TC and I are going to try to leave at probably 7 o'clock at the latest. We really don't want to leave past that.
I plan on being on the road by 5 a.m. So,
but I told Keith, if we're up at 3:30, 4:30, we'll just say, whatever, come get us. And because we can always sleep in the car, or we can always sleep when we get to Stacy's house. And yeah, we're adult men. We can sleep whenever we want, I suppose.
Hey, Kathleen. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Teresa.
Sorry, I was babbling out. Wasn't even reading comments.
Thanks guys for stopping in. We're just pretty excited about going on this trip.
Just really looking forward to it. I shouldn't be, but I'm pretty excited about the food. I love food. I love to eat, and yeah, it's just a lot of it's pretty good. But
yeah, I see that we went through a little buffer there. But I'm really excited. I'm excited to go up and see friends that I haven't seen for a long time.
They got Richard Engelkiss,
Richard and Butch, and Robin Johnson, Don Husengay. I worked with them at the bag factory,
and of course Stacy.
And I got cousins up there that I want to see, and just a lot of people that I haven't seen in a long time. You know, some of them I did get to see last year when we were there, but some of them I didn't get to. So
even Kenny from the
fire chief. I'll probably send him a message and see if he can take us to the fire station again.
How's the audio, everybody? Can you guys hear us all right? Type in the comments below. We did a mic test, but we had some technical difficulties earlier in the week when we tried to use the microphone. If you watch my vlog, Keith and I recorded about a 30-minute clip, and the microphone went dead. So yeah, it was what it was.
Hey, Teresa, you're more than welcome to come there to Iowa. We would definitely meet up with you. That would be so cool if you could do that. And Teresa, you stay safe there.
We were actually getting some weather here in Cordell, Oklahoma.
Yeah, there was another tornado tonight that hit Oklahoma. It wasn't near as severe as one Saturday night, but the weather has been just crazy here.
It's that time of year, Keith, in Oklahoma.
We got a chance for tornadoes and storms here tomorrow. But again, we're kind of right on the edge of it. And
if we get any storm videos, of course we'll be safe and go to the basement or safety if there's a major tornado. But if it's a minor tornado or some hail or a rainstorm or thunderstorm, we'll definitely get videos for you guys.
I told Tristan earlier today that my garden just looks great, and I just know there's going to be a hailstorm come through and take out my garden. I went out and looked today, and I got strawberries starting to set on. So
very exciting.
The raspberries are blackberries, not raspberries, are starting to set some fruit on. The green beans and the peas are up, looking good. The okra is starting to come up.
You guys comment down below. What's your favorite vegetable? I would say I'm not a big fan of vegetables, but I like fresh green beans. I think they're great. Comment down below. What's your favorite vegetable?
Yeah, beans are my favorite. Green beans or yellow beans. They're my favorite. I like carrots.
No.
I like fresh carrots. I like cooked carrots.
Nope.
I like most all peppers.
Yeah, I love peppers. Most of them, but green beans. Teresa Stone. All right, Kathleen likes all vegetables. I wish I did. I definitely need to eat more vegetables.
Yeah. It's really weird. Tomatoes are not technically a vegetable, but I don't like sliced tomatoes and I don't like sliced onions, but when they're cooked in something, I like it that way. I guess that's kind of weird, but
I don't know if you guys noticed on my vlogs here recently. I don't know how much I've put on my vlogs of eating it, but I've really been on a spicy foods kick. I've been eating a lot of jalapenos and just spicy food in general. My friend TC and I went to Hardee's to Carl's Jr. and they had the El Diablo burger. It has spicy sauce on it. It has jalapeno poppers, jalapenos, and pepper jack cheese. And we also got the El Diablo fries, which was just melted shredded cheese and jalapenos. But it was pretty spicy. I'd like to build my spicy tolerance up more, but it's really hard for me. I can get to jalapenos and really enjoy those, but anything hotter than the jalapeno, I really struggle with. Last year, I made a couple hot salsas. I got some peppers from the farmer's market from Clark and Mill. They grow peppers and sell them at the farmer's market. And there was scorpion peppers, and I believe it was ghost pepper. I believe. I can't remember, but I know scorpion peppers. And made that salsa. I don't know if Keith tried it. I don't remember, but it was hot. It was very hot salsa. And scorpion peppers, what I will say about those, you take a bite, and it's very mild at first, but
the heat comes.
Give it 10 minutes, and it comes.
Yeah, that's just like a habanero. The heat comes afterwards, and I love habanero. My habanero raspberry jam.
Teresa Green.
Yeah. No, me and cabbage don't get along. I've been on a jalapeno kick too, Kathleen.
Just love it.
I've been. I don't know if you guys watched on my other channels the cowboy stir fry that I made. Well, the video will actually be going up tomorrow, but I did a short video of it. They sell Earl Campbell. I don't know if you guys know who Earl Campbell was. He was a football player, but he makes his smoked sausage with jalapeno, and that smoked sausage is so good.
Hey, David, just want to say hi to you.
Hey, David, thanks for stopping in. I guess I should really try fresh tomatoes again because it's been years. When I was a kid, I just could not stand a fresh tomato. When they're cooked in something, I love them, but it's kind of like onion rings. I tried the onion rings that I made.
I thought they were excellent. I loved it. I was having a heyday. Actually, I've been having a heyday every time Keith has cooked something. I'm always the taste tester.
Yeah,
so.
But I really love the taste of onions. It's just the texture of the onions that I don't like.
This kind of slimy.
When they're diced up small and cooked in something, I love them that way. But just to have that slimy onion in, I have a hard time with that. And the same way with, I made some fried dill pickles. And
I love pickles.
Tristan loved them, but.
Tomato sandwich. So Teresa Stone, what does a tomato sandwich consist of? I'm assuming mayonnaise, black pepper, and tomato on bread, or how does that go there, Teresa Stone?
My dad used to have stewed tomatoes over. He would tear up bread, or he liked to get the hard French bread or the crusty, and then he would heat up a can of tomatoes. Of course, they were fresh canned because Mom canned our own tomatoes, and he would heat them up with pepper and that, and then he called them stewed potatoes, and our tomatoes.
Potatoes, come on, man.
And he would dump that over the bread and eat it, and I go, how can you eat that? That is just disgusting. But I remember a lot as a kid. We had macaroni and tomatoes.
Yeah.
Mayo, tomato, thin onion, and cheese.
I'm gonna have to try that, Teresa Stone. I'll give it a shot. Did she probably use Roma tomatoes or the bigger ones?
Probably a slicer.
Not the small ones.
Romas are more for your salsas and stuff like that. So
they're more expensive too. You know, it's funny. I don't remember what the other one's called. There's Roma, which is the bigger ones, I believe.
There's all different kinds.
And then there's the regular smaller ones. Drastically priced differently, and it's kind of crazy.
The aromas are usually used for salsas and stuff like that.
And that's what I made the salsas last year was the Roma tomatoes. I'll try. Tomatoes are hit or miss for me, Teresa Stone. I like them and then I don't. I love salsa. I've been loving salsa. I'm not a big fan of Mexican food or Tex-Mex or American Mexican food, but I definitely want to keep my taste buds open because I really enjoy food and I always want to try stuff. I want to try some authentic Mexican food, not the Americanized. I want the real deal.
Actually, this coming Friday, we got our food truck wars.
Yep, or Saturday, Keith.
No, it's Friday.
Is it Friday?
Yeah, it's Friday.
Damn it, I told TC it was Saturday.
No, it's Friday.
I'll just send him a message.
Friday the 3rd at 5 o'clock.
So we'll go there about 3:30 so we can get a parking spot.
Yeah, that'll be busy.
Yeah, it was busy last year. It was fun though. It was.
Thank you, Kathleen, for keeping me updated because I haven't really been watching the weather. We were watching it before the live started.
But that was Oklahoma.
Yeah.
We weren't looking at the broad spectrum of the United States. But
yeah, Kansas and Nebraska, well, even Oklahoma got hit really hard Saturday night.
It was horrible.
I think there was 4 people that ended up losing their life to the storms. I think there was 3 of them in the one town, and one was a truck driver. His semi got blew over.
There They're wanted to give them an update about this. They're getting pretty far on Starbucks here in Woodward, Keith.
Yeah, it's just a Starbucks.
Well, while they're really getting the landscape looking nice, they planted trees, and now they were painting the drive-through and the parking lot lines today. The white paint.
I'm going to say they'll be open in a couple weeks. Probably by the time we get back from Iowa, or shortly after that, they should be open. But hey, Don, thanks for stopping in. Thanks for the pillows and stuff you gave me last night. Had a lot of fun talking to you and Chris. I didn't realize it was that late until I got home, and I go, it was 8:30. But yeah, I love onions. I love to cook with onions. It's just I cannot eat a slice of onion.
You love garlic too?
Oh, I love garlic. I eat garlic pretty much with everything.
I've come around to garlic a little more. When I first met Keith, I was like, nope, won't touch garlic, don't like it. But I like the garlic powder and the garlic salt, seasoning stuff. So sometimes the minced garlic and the you know what I'm talking about.
Teresa said you can have that on plain bread or toast.
Plain bread. I might do it on toast. Yeah, I'll give that a try, Teresa Stone. I might put it in a video and say, hey, everybody, Teresa Stone told me to try this for lunch or whatever, and all.
Well, and I do want to give you guys an update. I heard from, her name just went right out of my head. Judy Burkett.
Oh, Judy Burkett. I'm like, who are you talking about?
I got an email from her. She's doing good. She actually moved with her daughter or son. I don't remember which one it was.
I think it was her son.
To Mississippi, but that didn't work out. So she moved with her other son up to Pennsylvania, and she said she's just loving it. They made her a room on the first floor and got sewing machines and all of her craft stuff set up in her room. And she goes, I don't have to climb stairs, and she's just loving it. So she did get back with me, and I told her that I would give her update on her situation, and she said that's fine. She would love that. So that was good news because I hadn't heard from her for quite a while. I don't know if I could eat a tomato sandwich, but
I like a grilled cheese sandwich with tomato soup. I like that.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm not much of a, I guess I can't say I'm not, but if I have soup, I would rather have grilled cheese and chili.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You'll have to make chili sometime.
Yeah, and I will be making some chili.
The last time you made chili was over not the Blackstone, the Dutch oven, over the campfire chili, wasn't it, or something? We did a video on it.
Yeah, my dad was that way too, Don. He would just go out and pick a tomato and eat it like an apple.
Horrible.
But yeah, but my garden is looking really good. The tomato, I've only got 2 tomato plants, but
the one from Dollar Tree just.
Yeah, my Dollar Tree one didn't make it, but the 2 that I got at Atwood's are looking really good. The peppers are looking really good. So my garden, knock wood, right now, if we don't get any hail, is looking good. But I mean, my garden is kind of protected by the hail, but part of it's not.
Yeah.
So
there's always that risk.
It all depends on, well, that's everywhere, even in Iowa, Mom got hailed out in the garden plenty of times. So, I mean, it's still early enough I could replant, but it just sucks because the garden looks so good. But yeah, what else was I going to report on? Yeah, I can't think of it. But yeah, we're looking forward to the trip to Iowa. That's the biggest thing coming up.
Your keychains, that's what you.
Oh yeah. I'll have you go out and show a close-up of it. I got some keychains made. I'm going to give 3 of them away tonight, but I do have them for sale. they just say the Oklahoma Gruntman, Adventures of the Oklahoma Gruntman on one side, and they got a little Bible. Well, it's not even a Bible verse. It's just a little religious picture on the other side. Yeah, I do have them for sale if anybody's interested in them. And like I said in my video the other day, any money I make off my merch is going to go to pay for a trip that we want to do to Tennessee. So, yeah, if you're interested in the keychain, they're $5, and that includes the shipping anywhere here in the United States.
What do you mean, Kathleen? What town are you talking about? When we go for our Iowa trip? Because I think the first town is Coldwater, I think.
Where we're headed to in Iowa is a town called Sibley, Sibley. It's way up in the northwest corner of Iowa. That's my hometown. That's where I grew up. But we'll be going through Kansas,
Nebraska,
all the way up to York, Nebraska, and then we get on Interstate 80 and head over to Omaha, and then we get on Interstate 29 and take that north all the way to Sioux City, and then it's 2-lane roads all the way up to Sibley.
Hey, think about this. It's Lincoln to Sioux City. Woo! It's like Enid to Woodward. It's horrible. There's just nothing.
Yeah, but yeah, we're going up to Sibley, Iowa, and my hometown is only 6 miles from Minnesota state line and about 40 to the South Dakota state line. So we'll probably go to South Dakota and Minnesota and whatever else we can see. Yeah, Mason City's clear across the state from where Sibley is.
What's the biggest city by Mason City? Is it over by Des Moines?
Oh yeah, Mason City's. It's over by the Quad Cities area.
Oh, I was going to ask you. Are we going to pass over the blue bridge again?
The Blue Bridge.
Blue Bridge is. I think it's a state line when you get to Iowa from.
Oh yeah,
that was pretty cool. I'll get a video of that.
Yeah, that goes over the Missouri River.
That was awesome.
Yeah, we'll go over that. That's
Council Bluffs will be there again.
Yeah, Council Bluffs, Omaha. When you leave Nebraska to go into Iowa, you got to cross the Missouri River, and yeah, we'll go over that bridge. My flowers are looking really good. My roses, actually, the one rose plant bloomed today. Actually, there's four or five flowers, and I'll get them on my video tomorrow. The bigger roses haven't bloomed yet, but there's a lot of buds. And the big rose bush has got beautiful, beautiful roses. I mean, the other one does too, but they're just smaller roses, and they're solid red, where the big one is they're red and yellow, and they're just gorgeous. My strawberries, I said, I got strawberries setting on. I should have strawberries this week. So actually, Dawn, since you're here, when you come over to take care of Dakota, I hope you're going to take care of Dakota. Check the strawberries in the backyard, because you'll probably get some fresh strawberries. Because if you don't check them, the birds will get them. So I would just as soon you have them. And the blackberries should be close to being starting to set on. So we'll keep an eye on that before we leave to go to Iowa. And if you guys can, give me a thumbs up in here. That really helps my video get out in the algorithm. But I do have, back to the flowers, my bachelor buttons are looking good. I got gladiolas that are coming up. They're up about 3 or 4 inches now. So they're starting to come up. My other flowers that I planted from Tennessee Shy Ladies, Haven't seen any of them come up yet, but the corn that she gave me, the glass corn, is up about 6 inches. So that's pretty cool. And I planted some other flowers that they're just starting to come up. So hopefully I'll have some flowers in bloom all summer long. But the purple flowers that I have, I can't remember the name of them. They're just beautiful. I took a lot of pictures of them. The irises are in full bloom right now, but they'll be done here in another, 3 or 4 days. They should be about done blooming.
Yeah, Teresa Stone. I've been to a few states in my life, not very many, but I would say my least favorite is Nebraska. It's still a cool state, and I'm glad that I got to experience it. But you go through Oklahoma, you go through Kansas, you go through Nebraska, it's all the same. And Kansas is lower in my rankings too, because it just looks the same. I mean, there's a little bit different scenery, but the breathtaking views was the cornfields in Iowa. Yeah, it's still pretty flat like Oklahoma in some parts, but the cornfields were miles of cornfields. And my favorite scenery that I've ever visited in my life, I would have to say that Falls Park, South Dakota. That was, you can't even explain it. It looked like a postcard. It was a postcard because I sent a postcard back to my mom at home.
Kathleen, drive time is about 10 and a half hours, so it's going to be about a 12-hour trip, we're figuring.
Because we're going to stop and get out.
And I'm driving straight through. Yeah, I'm not going to stop. It'll be a straight through drive. That's why I want to get up and leave early in the morning, because then we'll get there early in the evening, and I would really like to be there before it gets too dark. So I want to be out of here no later than 6. And then we should be in there by 6:30, somewhere in there.
Yeah, they are beautiful, Kathleen. I love flowers. I love all kinds of flowers. They smell good. They look good.
And another thing I did last year, and I'll probably do it with these keychains. The keychains I make myself, by the way. Well, I bought the keychain, but I put whatever inserts I want in it. Well, last year I made some bookmarks. I just, what do you call that? Laminated a little card, a bookmark. It was a Bible verse, and then I signed it. But I took my roses, I took the petals and dried them out, and I sealed them in that laminating sheet. But I might do that with some keychains. I'll do the same thing. I'll put a piece of rose. I'll put the Adventures of the Oklahoma Gruntman, and I'll put a rose petal on the back side of it. And so if you guys are interested in that, you'll have a rose petal from my rose bush. So yeah, I think I can do that. But yeah, and like I said, any monies that I make on any of the merchandise I sell, I want to turn back into money to go on the trip to Tennessee and get you guys more content. So the sound went away. It's back, it says. But yeah, that's just and I still do have the deal going on with this hat here. Anybody that buys a t-shirt from me that, like I got behind me or in front of me here, if you buy a t-shirt, I'm giving the hat for free. This white hat or cream colored.
Not yet. I gotta go outside and give them some water probably when I get home in a little while. And I'll look, and if I see them coming up, I'll send you a video of it. But I'm pretty sure that is moss rose that came up, because we got all the weeds pretty much out of there, I believe, and yeah, that should be, because there's a lot of flowers and stuff coming up. I think the moss rose is coming up as well, so it should be about that time where the flowers are starting to germinate. I'm really looking forward to it. Again, want to thank you, Teresa Stone, for sending me those moss rose. You really didn't have to do that. It just means the world that you guys do all this stuff for us. It's just unbelievable, Keith. Sometimes you just don't know what to say. I can't even express the thankfulness and gratefulness. You guys are just too nice. It's unreal.
Hey, Kathleen, I don't know what states you've all been to, but I've actually been very blessed to see a lot of this country. Back when I was still living in Iowa, as you guys know, I did a lot of motorcycle trips. Every year I went somewhere, and I've been blessed with seeing a whole lot of this country. I've been down as far as the Georgia state line, through Tennessee and Kentucky, and I've been to North Carolina and Virginia, West Virginia, District of Columbia, Maryland and Delaware. Never been to New York or New Jersey or Massachusetts or Maine or anything up in the way northeast, and I've never been to Oregon or Washington. But yeah, that's the keychains here, and I'm going to actually give 3 of them away tonight in the live here. But that's what I was saying. If you guys want one with a rose petal in it, I'm probably going to do that also, because I put the inserts, whatever I want, inside the keychain. So that's pretty nice. But yeah, getting back to what Tristan said, you guys all treat us so great. Without you guys, we don't even have a YouTube channel. So definitely appreciate everything you guys do for us. But I can't express it any more than I do, because I mean, I've received so many gifts, and you guys just shared, and I became actually friends with almost everybody that's in this chat, definitely. You guys have been just awesome. And I can't express it enough how much I appreciate every one of you. And you know, I say it in my videos, and I'm sure it sounds repetitious. I say it in my videos all the time, how much that I appreciate everybody, but Tristan and I both mean it from the bottom of our hearts. We just can't thank you guys enough. I mean, like I say, it sounds like we're just saying it to be saying it, but it truly comes from the heart. I got all different sizes, Kathleen, anywhere from small to, I think I got a couple 3X and 1X and 2X, but I can order anything, any size. I actually ordered up a couple of them already that have been 6X. The special order ones are a little more expensive because I got a special order them, of course, but I've got several on hand. If you just email me, Tristan put my email in there. Just email me, or if Tristan's going to type it in. If it's something you're interested in, just shoot me an email, and we'll figure something out. If okay, I pinned my email in there. So if anybody's interested in any merch that I have, I got caps also. I got several different colors of caps. I got several different colors of the bucket hats. But the first person to buy a t-shirt now will get this hat free. And they're $30 unless it's a special order, and then they're $40. Yes, please hit that like button. I've always wanted to go to especially upstate New York, Kathleen. It looks so beautiful up there in the wooded area. I've seen a lot of videos from it, but I've never got to go up to New York. I really have no desire to go to New York City by any means. Now, I know Tristan wants to go to New York City. He likes the big cities, and I don't like the big cities. Been to LA more than I've ever really wanted to go to LA. Been to San Diego, Sacramento, Kansas City, St. Louis, Nashville. But you know, the city life has got its good things, I guess. But to go visit a city is one thing, but I sure don't want to live there again. But yeah, if you guys can definitely hit that like button, it definitely helps my video get out there in the algorithm. And if you guys can share my videos and get more people to watch them, that definitely helps, because even more than the merchandise that I sell, getting people to watch my videos is 100-fold more important than all the merch that I sell, because then YouTube advertisers will pay me, and that really helps me. So yeah, you know, share. You can even share this video. It all helps. I've wanted to get a hold of some more, not really advertisers, but I've been in a little talk with Lodge Cast Iron, and I still got to do it. They want a list of some products that they make that I would be interested in, and I'll quite honestly, whatever Lodge wants to send me, I would love it. And I would do a review for them. And I'd be honest, but I love Lodge cookware. And I got a couple pieces of the Lodge cast iron, but I want to reach out to a lot more.
Blackstone.
Yeah, Blackstone, and you know, just a few things that I use a lot. And see if they would be willing to sponsor some video content. But hey, Teresa, I've been to Illinois, and actually parts of Illinois are pretty, but it's Illinois. It's kind of like Michigan. Hey, Selena, thanks for stopping in. But actually, when I was 18 years old, I went out to, my friend graduated from the naval base in Chicago, and me and another friend of mine and my best friend's sister went out to Chicago to see his graduation from the Naval Academy there. And yeah, we got lost in Chicago. He had to be back to base at midnight, and we got him back to base about 5 to 12. We got lost down in the middle of a not so good neighborhood. And we stopped at a gas station that was there, and the gas station guy goes, "You go out in your car," and he told us which way we had to go. And he goes, "You roll up the windows and lock the doors and get out of here." So yeah, that's exactly what we did. So yeah, that was one of the experiences of Illinois. And we used to go to Michigan to the races every summer in June. And we went through south side of Chicago there on the interstate. And the one year we got through there, and they had 6 lanes of traffic funneled down into one, and we sat there and we sat there. It took like 4 hours to go through Chicago. And yeah, it's Illinois. I don't know how you put up with it, Teresa, but he done boot camp in Chicago. I bet that's pretty cool up there. The Hudson River's always looked pretty cool. Like I say, I've never been. I went around the North Shore of Lake Superior and come back in through Michigan. Yeah, I was 18 years old when I went out there to that naval base, and it was pretty cool from what I remember of it. We went to a big amusement park there right on the shore of Lake Michigan or whatever. Yeah, I think it's Lake Michigan. I don't blame you, Teresa, but yeah, Oklahoma City is a pretty cool city. It's a lot better than Tulsa, but it's still a city. I mean, the downtown is still downtown of a big city. And yeah, I did not like Chicago. I always heard so much about Chicago pizza. And we went to the motel room and we hadn't eaten all day, so we called in an order for Chicago pizza and they delivered it. And that was the worst pizza I've ever had in my life. We went out there, actually it was in the fall of '76, because we graduated in May and then he went right into the Navy. So I don't know how the Navy is 12 or 14 weeks of boot camp. I'm not real sure. But yeah, then we went out to Chicago. It was still pretty warm out when we were there. But at 18 years old, it was pretty exciting to go to the big city of Chicago, you know. But I have no desire to go there now ever again. But yeah, Oklahoma City is a pretty cool city. I will say that. It's still easy enough to get around. It's not like LA where you sit in traffic for hours.
They can get busy.
Oh, it does get busy. But
when we went on our trip and met up with Patty Barrett and just enjoyed our time there, the hotel we stayed at was even nice.
Oh yeah, we had a good time there in Oklahoma City.
I go there enough. I pretty much used to it. I always there for doctor's appointments. I love Oklahoma City, and maybe I'm being a little biased, but it's just fun. It's a fun city.
But it's a city just like any other city. It's got its good points and it's got its bad points. But every town, every place has that. Now, me personally, I was born in a rural town in northwest Iowa. So I like the rural life and I like the laid back. Definitely, Teresa, the store-bought pizza would have been a heck of a lot better. Actually, the pizza that we bought, we couldn't even eat it that night. It was horrible. And we had it for breakfast the next morning. It tasted better the next day than it did the night that we ordered it. But Yeah, and I've only been to the very northern part of Georgia, just barely across the state line. Back years ago when I worked at the furniture factory, we had another plant in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and my friend RJ and I took a semi truck down, and we took a load of supplies down there, and we had to pick up a load of fabric to bring back to Milford, Iowa, where the factory was. And we had to go just across the state line into Georgia to pick up a load of fabric. So that was my experience of Georgia. Yeah, that's what Iowa, I remember a lot of days when you either had 4 foot of snow or 6 inches of ice. I never had to march on it, but Marietta, yeah, I don't think I've ever been there. I'm not sure. I think Marietta is just part of Atlanta, if I'm not mistaken, isn't it? I got a friend that from Sibley that he's a school teacher now. He's a teacher in Atlanta school. Yes, I live in Woodward, Oklahoma, Gear Jammer. We're way up here in the northwest part of Oklahoma. We're about 2.5 hours away from Oklahoma City and about 3 hours from Tulsa and about 3 hours from Amarillo, Texas. So yeah, we're just right off the Texas Panhandle. What is it, 20 miles to the Panhandle? So yeah, we can pretty much be in Texas in 10 minutes if 15 minutes if we want to be. Yeah, I was always wanted to go to Atlanta, and my friend that lives there, I've always wanted to go down to see the Atlanta Braves play because they were my favorite baseball team, but I've never made it to Atlanta. If you're in Chickasha, I hope you stay safe because there's some storms down to the south and east of us here in Woodward. Do you drive truck, Gear Jammer? I guess so, with a name like Gear Jammer. Don't go to Macon. And I heard the traffic, even in Atlanta, the traffic is horrible. I watch a YouTuber, he's a truck driver also. It's
yeah, we went there today.
Yeah, we was just at Domino's today. We actually went there and had pizza for dinner. I got pizza to go. You have any time that you think you'll be here? I'll be out. I'll get out in the car and turn the CB on and see if I can get a hold of you. If you want to give me a shout out on the CB, I go by the firefighter on the CB. Yeah, I seen that too. Iowa was getting some bad storms. It actually went clear up to where my niece was at. They had a chance. Yeah, you stay safe out there, Gear Jammer. Thanks for stopping in. Hope you've subscribed to my channel. I definitely appreciate that. Yeah, Domino's, the fuel stop is the same thing. The pizza place is just inside Domino's. It's called Papa John's Pizza in there. But yeah, I know exactly where the fuel stop is at. Yeah, I've always loved the Braves. They were always my favorite baseball team back for many years. And when I did watch basketball, I was always an Atlanta Hawks fan. but I don't care for basketball that much. And I still like to watch NASCAR. You see Stacy, I don't know many people that work there. My niece named Stacy. That's what kind of threw me off there. I go, she don't work there. But yeah, Gear Jammer, that'd be kind of cool if I get a chance to meet you or talk to you on the CB. If you're ever have time to stop for lunch or something, I would love to sit down and talk with you and maybe do a video. I used to drive a ready-mix truck. I've driven semi before, but I never did it professionally. I just drove, actually a couple times. I didn't even have a CDL then, but I rode along down to, like I said, Chattanooga, Tennessee with a couple other drivers. And when they got tired, I just took over and drove. I just avoided the way stations, but I drove a ready-mix truck for about 10 years. Well, you have a good night, Gear Jammer. You stay safe out there, and I'll be out there, and I'll see if I can get a hold of you tomorrow on the CB if you're coming through. I don't know if I'll be out there at the same time, but I'll give you a shout, and we'll see if we can talk to you. So you stay safe and have a wonderful evening. Get some rest. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I guess I don't know how I'm going to give these away yet, but I want to give the first 3 keychains away just to get them out there for you guys, and you guys can share them with whoever or whatever you want to do. What's a good way to do this, Tristan?
Just ask them, what's my hometown, or what vegetables I hate. I don't know.
First of all, is anybody even interested in the keychain if I want to give them away? If it's something that you don't want, I don't want to send it to you if you're not interested in it. But okay, yeah, we'll just ask a random question. What is the name of my other YouTube channel? First one to answer it will get a keychain. Chris?
He's still going through it, and he's having a lot of pain. He's trying to get better, but it's still pretty bad. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
It's not good.
He's still got some therapy that he's going to have to do, and it's a whole nother long story, but you know how insurance companies work. So, but we had a real good conversation last night. I had a blast over there talking to Chris and Dawn. We just had a wonderful night. So it was pretty cool.
Who wants this keychain? Who wants it, man?
Yeah, who wants a keychain? What's the name of my other channel? Thank you, Teresa. I know he appreciates that.
Excuse me.
Nobody wants a keychain?
Nobody wants a keychain. Come on, man. Teresa Stone wants a keychain.
Yeah. I'll just send them out randomly if I have to. I mean, I don't need to have anybody answer a question. I mean, I can just send them out too. So, So I guess that's what we'll do. So if you get a package in the mail, it'll probably be a keychain. But I also did talk to Tennessee Shy Lady. She sent me email, said that she's kind of taking a break from YouTube a little bit. Not that she's taking a break from it. She's just going to cut back because she said she was spending whole days just sitting there watching YouTube. And she said she just wants to spend more time outdoors and work in her garden. And I said, totally understand that. And I said, want the best for you. And she goes, well, I'll still be around. She goes, it just won't be as often. So that's why she hasn't been commenting. And I sent her a message today, and she said she's been working out in her garden, and she's loving the flowers. She's posted a few videos of her flowers. So thank you, Kathleen. I definitely appreciate that. Just send me an email, and we'll get that all figured out. But
Teresa Green and Teresa Stone, they both get a keychain.
Teresa Green and Teresa Stone.
Yep.
All righty. But yeah, Tennessee Shy Lady, she's still here, but she's not here. And she said she was going to try and stop in tonight, but she wasn't sure.
Yeah, well wishes to her. And
yeah, and
hopefully she gets to enjoy the outdoors.
And exactly, and I understand right where she's coming from because I've done it myself. Sat a whole day and watched nothing but YouTube videos, and then at night you go, "Wow, I wasted a whole day just sitting here watching YouTube videos." So yeah, it's pretty crazy, but I. If you guys like to see some short videos that she's done, go check out her channel. And my other friend up in Michigan, Flutter Yo, go check out her videos. She does a lot of fishing videos, and she's been doing rock polishing, and she's found some beautiful, beautiful rocks and had them polished up. And yeah, I just love that too. So that's because something changed to top chat instead of live chat. There we go. Now I'm back on live chat. Now I'm seeing the comments. I don't know why that switched over to top chat instead of live, but yeah, but she's still doing all right. Teresa, I know you and her have corresponded, send her an email and wish her good luck and whatever, because I know she said she was having trouble with her left arm or left hand. Yeah, I'm seeing them now, Teresa Green. But yeah, if you guys send her an email, if you have her email address, she would love to hear from you. And as I said earlier, I talked to Judy Burkett. She's doing wonderful. And actually, I just got done talking earlier, well, it was late last week, to Patty Barrett. And she's going to be coming to Woodward, actually, in the middle or toward the end of May. So we'll be getting to meet up with her again. So that's pretty cool. And if you guys hadn't seen yet on my video, I'm a grandpa again. My daughter out in Missouri had a beautiful granddaughter. So yeah, I'm a grandpa again. Pretty excited about that. I hope they get to come out this summer so I get to see her. I missed it by about a week and a half of being out there from when she was born. But yeah, pretty excited about that. And please keep my friend Mary in your thoughts and prayers. She's still going through some car troubles, trying to get that figured out. And I talked to her yesterday, and she got bit by a spider and was really sick for about a week. So yeah, she's had her share of bad luck also. I seen that, Selena. That's pretty cool. If you guys can hit that thumbs up button for me, that definitely helps me also. Definitely appreciate that.
Now we got a lot coming up. These next couple months, everybody. We got the Iowa trip, of course. We got the food truck wars. You guys are going to be looking forward to a lot of content. Like I said, Iowa trip, the food truck wars, possibly going to be going to Texas in June. We'll keep you posted on that. That's still in the blueprints. Might be getting my windows tinted if I'm able to do that for some content. I really need to get that done this summer because the summer heat is horrible. And then, of course, the fall time, if everything works out and we can save up enough money, we want to go to Tennessee. But yeah, Keith, there's a lot of content coming up. Rodeo's coming up. So in June, you guys will get a Texas trip and the rodeo. Here in May, you'll get the food truck wars and the Iowa trip. Lots of content coming up, guys.
Yeah, and I apologize. My videos have been horrible, but I hope you guys really like when I read Teresa Green's book. I know I'm out of place but I didn't know there was a part 1 and a part 2. So I started out with part 2. But I enjoyed it. I'm really enjoying the book, and I'm enjoying reading it to you guys. It hasn't done very good on the views. But yeah, I just enjoy doing that. I hope you guys enjoyed that video, but I realize my videos have been not a whole lot of content. That's cool. I like that. That should have been finished before now, but we'll take it. The youngest doesn't want any kids and your oldest got neutered. Well, Tristan don't want any kids either, so. And I don't have any kids of my own, but I have kids that are not blood kids, but they're my kids. But yeah, we will be having some content. Actually, starting later this week, I'm going to be getting I got to go get the car ready to go to Iowa, and I actually went out and cleaned it out today and worked on it a little bit. So yeah, hopefully we'll get some content, but it was miserably hot out today, and the wind was just
felt like a blow dryer outside.
It was horrible.
So it felt like a sauna. There you go. But yeah, the rodeo this year, maybe Keith won't lose the first day of it. I don't know how YouTube managed that. Do you? We never figured it out. It just disappeared.
I was so upset.
It was a great video too.
I spent a whole day out there editing and filming and
recording.
And when I went to upload it, it got to 99%, and then it just disappeared. And it was gone. It was off my phone. It was nowhere. And I was mad and upset, and I about told YouTube they could take their YouTube and do whatever they wanted with it. I got my daughter out in Missouri has 3 grandkids, well, 3 of her kids are my grandkids, and I got a granddaughter out in California, and yeah, that's all the grandkids I have. So And I got, well, of course, my oldest stepdaughter has my granddaughter out there in California. And then Susie is the middle daughter. She's got the three that she lives in Missouri. Her and Dylan live there. And then I got another stepdaughter in California that's about Tristan's age. She's engaged to a Marine that's stationed over in Japan right now. Thank you, Teresa. I definitely appreciate it. Sometimes I'm probably a little hard on myself at times because most of the time lately here, there's been just a lot of talking. And thank you, Kathleen. I love reading the book too. I really do. Like I say, the views have been down on them.
But that don't change the fact.
But I'm still going to do it because I enjoy doing it, and I'm going to continue doing that. And when I get done with this one, I'll probably go back to book number 1 because Teresa Green sent me 4 books, and reading them out loud is easier for me than just to sit down and read them because as I said before, if I sit down and read a book by myself and just read it, I'll get about 3 minutes into it and I'll be falling asleep. So reading it out loud is easier for me than reading it to myself. So, but I'm really getting into this book already, and I'm only read 2 chapters. So, and I'll probably read another one here. Today's Tuesday, probably Thursday. I'll get you guys another chapter of it, and don't be a silly and cover your willy. That's funny. Yeah, 36 is getting up there to have kids. Well, but people are doing it. I mean, yeah, that is funny. Did the planes come in yet, Teresa? Are you still sitting waiting? You need to video some of them planes landing and coming in. That would be cool. I've always been interested in airplanes, if you guys don't know it. Airplanes, trains, and automobiles, trucks. Tristan goes, how can you be interested in that?
Not my cup of tea. Everybody likes different things. It is what it is.
Yeah, Tristan likes colognes and scents. So
each their own.
Yeah, and I'm not saying I don't like them, but
not as much as me. Yeah, nobody as much as me.
Tristan is just into the colognes and
smelling good in general. I love it.
But he blessed me. Tristan gave me so many different colognes, and I love it. But I'm not to the extent where Tristan. He just loves it, and that's great. I mean, I'm glad he does. It's just not, everybody has different interests, and that's just the way life works. So, yeah, but anyway, yeah, we're really excited about the trip coming up. Friday.
Just a week from today.
Friday, you guys will get to see the food truck wars. So my video will probably be up a little late because I don't start until 5 in the afternoon.
No, I'll probably stay a couple hours.
So yeah, my video will probably be up late Friday evening. And there's a lot of trucks going to be there already that I seen on their website that the chamber is posting on. Yeah, it is a wild tornado season. It's just going crazy.
Crazy start.
Yeah, there's a lot going on, and I'm already interested in this, Teresa. The story captivated me right off the bat, and I wasn't sure what to expect when I started reading it, but it just took me in a direction that I wasn't expecting, and it's just pretty cool. I love it. I wished I would have read number 1 first. It probably would have made more sense, but
yeah.
And yeah, I'll read all the books eventually. Like I say, she sent 4 of them to me. And Teresa, are you still selling your books? I know she was selling them on Amazon for a while. Hey, Teresa, I got a thing for you. If you have any more of them books, I would be willing to buy them from you. If you would sign them for me, and I'll give them away in the live videos here. That would be pretty cool if you had some. Just let me know what the cost would be, and yeah, there was over 100 tornadoes Saturday alone. That was pretty crazy. Yeah, but Teresa, if like I say, if you have any more books like that, send me a text or a message, and we'll see if we can get something worked out, because I would love to have them books, and if you would sign them and I would give them away, that would be pretty cool. Yeah, Selena, you stay safe. They said we're in tornado area tomorrow, but they said we were supposed to be in it Saturday, and we didn't even hardly get any rain Saturday. So, and I really don't want the tornadoes, but I would sure love the rain that we get with them. But yeah, Teresa, I drove for Lyft for a while out in California, and I don't know how you do it. I'm not a people person that way, I guess.
Well, Kathleen, I'm always wearing something. You can ask Keith every day. I spray and spray and spray. I just love it. It just became one of my hobbies. I don't have a lot of hobbies, but that's definitely one of the big ones here recently. I just started watching some videos on YouTube a long time ago. I was like, well, I might get into it. And I never really wore fragrance, and just out of nowhere, I said, you know what, I really want to get into this and see what I can learn. It was more about a learning experience, and I've learned a lot since I've started. I thought everything was called cologne, but there's eau de cologne, which is 1 to 3% oil. Then there's eau de toilette, which is 3 to 5% oil. There's these different oil concentrations with different lasting powers, and they all do different things. Perfumery is just cool to me. I love it, and yeah, it just became a great hobby. And if you guys ever meet me, I hope to smell good. I always try to smell good. Everywhere I go, even if usually before I go inside of a business or a store or any place that we're going into, if I have a fragrance with me, I'll definitely reapply it right before I go in, just as a refresher, just to have it on. And some people will complain and say, oh, you're an oversprayer. Do what you want, wear as much as you want. That's your personal choice. I don't really judge anybody. If you want to wear a strong fragrance and spray 48 sprays, go for it. I'm not going to say nothing about it. Just basically do what makes you happy, but also try to stay respectful, if that makes any sense. Keith?
Yeah, just be respectful. I mean, do what you want. is within the law anyway. I mean, I'm not going to promote you guys doing anything illegal, but
Yeah, that's not what I meant. I just say, I was on the fragrance topic. If you want to wear something, wear it. If you like it, wear it. It's strictly.
So if anybody's interested in Teresa Green's books, she said they are for sale on Amazon. Go check that out. She would definitely appreciate it. And yeah, I just love her books. They're just cool. Even when she first sent them to me, I thought that was probably one of the first gifts that I received. And I go, wow, an author actually sent me their books. It was just cool.
Yeah, Selena, my mom actually doesn't like the note of patchouli. She doesn't like patchouli very much at all, but I love it. It's just, especially when it's a nice and earthy patchouli, it just smells nice to me. I really like patchouli.
See, I like more of the musk and leather. Tristan is not into the leather as much. He likes some of it.
It has to be subtle leather. If it's just straight leather, maybe.
I've always liked the Stetson and the last one I got was the TV show Yellowstone. I really liked it.
He used the whole bottle of the Yellowstone, and he also used the whole bottle of the Avon black suede.
Black suede. I love black suede. Yeah, I used to love them old black and white movies, the Swamp Thing and Creature from the Black Lagoon. I used to, when I was a kid, I would just watch them movies over and over and over.
Yeah, Selena, a lot of people use just the oils, essential oils even. They'll just, if it's safe, of course, they'll put it directly on their skin. You could do rose essential oil, you could do lavender, whatever you want, patchouli. It's strictly your choice. I tend to like the brightness of eau de toilettes, even though they're a lower oil concentration. But I do like a good eau de parfum, which is a higher oil concentration. I really do like those. Don't have any parfums yet, but I'd like to have parfum. I think I smelled Jovan Musk once. I think I got a sample of it on a test strip, but I've never actually worn it. I'm not opposed. You don't know if you like something until you wear it.
Yeah, I like the musk. Always have. I've worn it for years. Well, you stay safe, Kathleen.
Yeah, stay safe, Kathleen.
Yeah, I know the weather is just all over the place.
Excuse me.
From what I've seen, the Northeast up there where you're at they're not supposed to turn into tornado, but they said you guys could get some hail and strong winds out of them. So I don't know what the tornadoes are doing here in Oklahoma. They said they were supposed to die down. They said tonight wasn't going to be near like it was Saturday.
Yeah, Selena, that's pretty cool. I have a aroma diffuser, and sometimes I put the essential oils in them in my house, as you've seen on my videos. Yeah, we were just talking about that, Teresa Stone, the Wild Country.
Wild Country, yeah.
And he was talking about it, and I looked it up on Amazon. They have it for about $15 and some change.
Yeah, I wore it, Wild Country, a lot when I was younger.
Oh, Kathleen, I can't even tell you. I love it. I just love cologne, perfume, whatever. If somebody smells good, I'm like, yeah. It's just something that I really enjoy. It's something that's very, very respectable to me. If someone smells nice, hey, that's another plus. Of course, it's not everything. You know, you want the person to be nice and respectful and kind, but if somebody smells good and they're kind and they're nice, yeah, you just can't beat it. I really do want to try Jovan Musk. I really do. I just haven't gotten around to it. And I know that it's available at Walmart or Walgreens or, of course, on Amazon, but Aqua di Gio, if you're talking about Aqua di Gio by Giorgio Armani, I really thought about getting that one in my collection. I think they have a bottle or two at Walgreens, but I'm just not sure. I try to shop around and get good prices or on sale prices, because retail for some of the fragrances are just unbelievable priced.
That kind of reminds me when she said that. I'm sure Selena remembers the commercials, the Aqua Velva Man, the aftershave.
Oh, that's probably what she's talking about. Yeah. Aqua Velva, the blue bottle, the aftershave.
Yeah,
and it's very, very hot when you put it on your skin.
I remember that. The Aqua Velva Man. Yeah, that was nasty stuff.
What about the Aqua Velva Musk? Did you try the orange bottle?
I've never tried it.
They make a musk one. You might like that.
The blue one is.
Yeah, that's the blue. I know what she's talking about. You can get those at your local department store, Walmart,
yeah,
whatever.
You can get Walmart, wherever. Yeah, they've been around for years.
Yeah, and I agree with you, Teresa Stone. I've done that myself. All the colognes in his collection, you know, they're not. I mean, I think he bought maybe one or two, but the rest of them, I just tried them and I didn't like them and they weren't for me. And I'll just give them to Keith or give them to TC, John, whatever. If I don't like a fragrance, I'm not gonna put it to waste. Because somebody will wear it somewhere that likes it. And so far, all the fragrances that I give to Keith, he loves them. He wears them too. So that's all that matters to me. As long as it doesn't go to waste. Try Happy. What's that, Selena? What brand is that? I don't believe I've ever heard of it.
Hey, Kathleen, if you're checking on Amazon for Teresa Green's books, I'll have to get back with you. She don't go by Teresa Green. It's Teresa something else.
Terry something.
Or Terry something.
Terry something, yeah, I think.
So, yeah, Teresa, if you're still on here, what is the synonym name that you're using on your books on Amazon? But yeah, I know she would appreciate it if you went on there and supported her.
Yeah,
her books.
Selena, Liz Claiborne.
Liz Claiborne.
Claiborne. Have you heard of that, Keith?
I've heard of Liz Claiborne.
I haven't.
I've never smelled it or anything, but I've heard of Liz Claiborne.
Selena, I want to tell you, I'm sure you've seen my videos, but my favorite in my collection that's been definitely, I can't really pick a favorite. I have my rotation that I would definitely keep. I really like Nautica Voyage, and Keith knows what it smells like. It's just clean, has some apple in there, has some aquatic notes. It's just clean and fresh. Yeah, Teresa, I would definitely be willing to do that. That's strictly up to you. If I don't like a fragrance, even if it's a men's, that's strictly up to you. Yeah, just let me know. If I probably need to go through my collection here in another month or so. It's getting a little filled up, and I need to see what I don't really wear. And it's not like I go and buy these and waste them. Like I said, I'll blind buy a lot of stuff. We live in Woodward, Oklahoma. You don't really have a lot of options to smell stuff before you buy it. That's just non-existent here. You got to order blind buy off of Amazon. You got to order online of the discounters. It's just kind of a pain, but it is what it is. That's just what you got to do. But yeah, most of the fragrances that I get, I love them. I'm actually going to probably get some more fragrance videos out soon, because I've gotten a few new fragrances in the last couple weeks or so. They've came in the mail, and just really looking for it. Thank you, Teresa Green.
Yeah, thank you for sharing that, Teresa.
You can remove your email from the pin. You can pin that to the top if you want to, Keith. That would help out everybody so they don't get it lost in the comments. I know you do, Kathleen. Thank you, Kathleen. I appreciate each and every one of your guys' supports. It's just unreal. I think the next video I want to do is maybe a top 10 or top 5 date night fragrances, or where you dress up fancy and go on a nice date. And it doesn't have to be like a romantic date. Maybe you're going to a dinner date with your friend, just something nice to wear, and a fragrance that's nice and fancy. I guess I have a few of those in my collection that I don't wear every day. It wouldn't be an everyday wear. It'd be a special occasion, out to dinner, a nice dinner with a friend or whatever.
Yeah, it won't let me pin it.
It won't let you pin it?
Because I deleted your pin, but it's still there, so it won't let me pin it.
Huh, darn it.
But yeah, anyway, just if you go to look up Teresa Green's books, it's Terry Green. That'll get you the
author.
I did see the picture of that, Teresa, of Mia May. I seen both yours and Amanda's. I hope Amanda's doing good, by the way. I hope she's doing better. Yeah, Terry Green. I don't know why it won't let me pin that, but
oh, because you're not clicking on the dots, are you?
I did that too.
Oh, you did?
Yes. Well,
Go to this again. Unpin.
I did that.
Okay, now it's okay, now that worked. Where did it go? There it is. Try to pin it again.
Okay.
Hey, there we go.
There, sir.
YouTube has some gremlins. I tell you what, man, it's kind of funny.
So yeah, I pinned that in the messages. So if you want to look up,
yeah, please support Teresa Green.
She's outstanding in the garden. Hey Teresa, did you dig up any more of the bricks around your area there? That would be pretty cool if you found some neat old bricks there. That would be kind of neat. And thank you, Kathleen, for checking out Teresa Green's books. That's pretty cool. She's building something.
Oh, I got a good question for the chat. Of course, it's about fragrance. You ladies in the chat, what is your favorite cologne on a guy? What do you just love? I mean, whatever one that you love, that's your favorite. I always like to hear from the ladies and see what they like, because I watch a lot of guys that do reviews on colognes on YouTube, but it's just not the same.
See, Tristan likes to get the comments or compliments.
I just love it. That's my favorite one. Yeah. And it's not that I'm searching for them, but when I get them, it truly turns my day around. It really makes my day.
I mean, I like compliments too, but if I get one, I get one. I don't put the cologne on to impress anybody. I put it on to smell good for myself. Soap.
Polo, Calvin Klein. Which Polo, Selena? Which Calvin Klein? There's Polo green, there's Polo blue, Polo red. Which one? Polo black. There's Calvin Klein Obsession for Men, Calvin Klein Eternity, Calvin Klein Eternity Aqua. So which those specific ones, if you can remember, Selena? Curious.
a lot of the times I don't even put a cologne on unless I'm going out to do something. If I'm just working around the house, I don't need to put cologne on just to be here by myself.
See, I do. I put it on all the time, even at home if I'm
The green
by
one.
myself. Green one.
Green
Be
Calvin
Sea
Klein.
Face Shock, maybe. Or Eternity. I'll look it up later. But thank you, Selena. Thank you. But yeah, I'll wear fragrance around the house just for myself. I really don't wear it to go fishing for compliments or expecting any compliments. Like I said, they're very nice. They make my day. Not saying that they don't. They really, truly mean the world to me. I really take them to heart. I love the compliments, but sometimes I'll just be at home and I just like to smell good for myself. I'll go, oh, I want to wear this because I want to smell it, because I want to enjoy it for myself. Like I said, just wear whatever you like, wear whatever makes you happy. It really doesn't matter what anybody else thinks at the end of the day about what fragrance you wear. That's your choice. That's how I look at it anyways.
Oh yeah, I'm too much of a tightwad. I don't want to use it if I'm here by myself. I'll save it for when I'm going out.
Let me guess, Teresa Stone, Jovan Musk and the one she said, Wild Country, right?
Wild Country, yeah.
I think that's what she said. I'm trying to keep track of comments. I got my phone here.
I love Wild Country. I really do.
I want to smell it. I've never smelled it before, so I definitely would love to smell that. I just want to wear Jovan Musk once, see what I think of it, because, like I say, I've had it on a test strip, I believe, once, but I've never had a bottle of it to wear and, whatever. I never owned a bottle of it.
I mean, I like fragrances, but I will not spend the money for a $100 bottle of
No, they get ridiculous. Like I said, everybody, I try to find the discounts. I try to find them on sale. Usually
Hey, Elizabeth, thanks for stopping in.
I never pay full price if I don't have to. I look for discounters, look at the rack stores. Walmart's having any on sale, whatever. I try to look for the cheaper ones because that's 95% of my collection's under $40, $30. So it's.
Hey, Leah, if you don't mind, let us know where you're from. You don't need to be specific, but as you probably know, I'm from Northwest Oklahoma. Be kind of cool to know where you're from. I don't recognize you being here, so hopefully if you're new, you'll subscribe to my channel.
No, Teresa Stone, I just want to wear it once to try it.
Buffalo, New York. That's pretty cool. We got 2 New Yorkers in here.
Yeah, welcome, Leah, or Lee, I'm not sure. I believe Leah.
We got Kathleen McNally is from New York also, so I think she's on the other side of the state though, from Buffalo. I'm actually going to pin my I'll remove this pin up here now, and I'm going to pin my other channel.
Need help?
Yeah, go copy the link and post it, will you?
Yeah.
I do got another channel, if most of you guys know it already, but Leah might not. I do have a cooking channel. It's called Cooking with the Oklahoma Gruntman. If you're interested in cooking videos, I just started it up and I'll be posting another video tomorrow. So I'll pin this video as soon as it gets up where I can get at it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Leah. I definitely appreciate that. I pinned the link in the message here.
I got to eat that.
Actually, the one that I'll be posting tomorrow it's called Cowboy stir fry, it was excellent. We actually had it for dinner last night over at Tristan's house. I brought it over there and had dinner over at Dawn and Chris and Tristan's house. And it was just wonderful. And actually, been doing a lot of cooking. I got quite a few videos stored up already. So when we go to Iowa, I don't have to worry about videos. I already got them done. I just need to post them. So, yeah, the short, that cowboy stir fry was excellent. If you like spicy foods, it was not it wasn't overly hot, but if you don't like heat, you probably wouldn't have liked that. But you can make it without too. You can just use I used the jalapeno smoked sausage, and I put jalapenos in it, and I put some not cayenne, but
bell pepper.
No, well, bell pepper, but bell peppers aren't hot.
Jalapeno?
I put jalapenos in it, and I put some the Greek seasoning. It's got a little heat, but not bad. But you can just leave that stuff out and use regular smoked sausage and don't put any jalapenos in it. And I've never ate a lot of Indian food, so I'm not. I probably would like it, but I just have never made it. Yeah, check out tomorrow, Leah. The video will be up and it'll give the full recipe in it. The video will be posted tomorrow. So yeah, check that one out. It'll probably be somewhere between 11 and noon Central Time. So it'll be between noon and 1 your time out east. But it was really good. I did buttermilk pancakes the other day. I got a video coming on that. Actually, it didn't, Selena. I was really, I put the red bell peppers in it, and I was hoping that it didn't give me heartburn, and it didn't. I was surprised. So I don't know if there's a difference between the red and the green peppers, but the red bell pepper did not give me heartburn. So I was happy with that. Yeah, and I did an onion ring video that'll be coming up, homemade onion rings. I did homemade mozzarella sticks. I did homemade cheese bites, cheddar cheese bites. I got a lot of recipes that I want to be doing. I'm going to be doing some baking here before too long, of course, because the farmers market will be starting up the week after I get back from a week back from Iowa. The farmers market will be starting, so I got to make homemade barbecue sauce again. I got to make some more jams and jellies, and I got to start baking the banana bread and all the baking that I need to do. So it's going to get really busy really fast. And I want to, of course, do the videos on all the stuff that I bake so I can get that up for you guys. I did do a video before on my homemade barbecue sauce. I reluctantly did it because it's kind of a secret recipe, because I sell a lot of it at the farmer's market, of course, as you guys know. I love turmeric, I love curry, I love cinnamon, so yeah, I will probably like Indian then. I eat cinnamon a lot. Well, as you guys know, I'm doing the protein shakes for lunch and breakfast, trying to lose weight, of course. And I put cinnamon in every day. So yeah, I use a lot of cinnamon. I've never cooked a lot with curry. I have turmeric though. I've used turmeric quite a bit. But anyway, I guess I've been on here about 100 minutes now. So we should probably be ending this. Definitely appreciate all your support. Leah, thank you for joining my channel here. Definitely appreciate it. You guys can give me a thumbs up, share my videos, like my videos, comment on my videos. I just love the comments. On the cooking channel, of course, it's a new channel. I need to get watch hours. You know, I got to start all over just like I did on this channel. I'm up to 40 subscribers already, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, turmeric is really good for inflammation. I used to do turmeric in a lot of meals that I cooked. Yeah, I go to check out my other channel. I definitely appreciate that. And I need to get at least 50 subscribers before I can go live, and I want to do a live cooking video with you guys. So yeah, get people to subscribe there for me. And of course, I need to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours and the whole thing again before I can get monetized. And I'm a long ways from that, of course, but every little bit that you guys do for me helps. Liking my channel, sharing my videos, all that, it means the world to me. So with that, you guys probably know what I'm going to say next. Treat everybody the way you want to be treated and make this world a better place. Keep moving toward your goals, one step at a time. Don't look back. If you don't hit a goal right away, just keep plugging away at it. And be nice, be kind, be the absolute best person you can be, and make a difference in somebody else's life. With that, God bless you guys. I love each and every one of you. I love what you do for my channel. And we will check our, can't even speak. We will catch you in tomorrow's video. God bless you guys. We'll talk to you later.